Yeah, but we can always build more killbots.
健闘を祈る。
人類に栄光あれ。人類に栄光あれ。
人類栄光あれ。
Hello. Happy Saturday, everybody. Hope we are all well. Hope everybody's having fun. Hope we're all amazing. Is that plugged in? Yes. There we go. How is everybody doing? Has anything been deemed broken and thus needs to be nerfed? I mean, they're playtesting, so like they're tweaking rules all the time. Some things, but not really. If only. Hey, teeny tiny, how you doing? Look what I've got, everybody. I got lots of feathers. Printed out a load of feathers. Yeah, how's everybody doing? Not too bad, usual, really. Nice. Teeny tiny. Ugh, if only. If only what? Happy Saturday? Is it not Saturday? Wrangling broken code. Is that what you're doing now? You're wrangling broken code? Are you a broken code wrangler? Hello, by the way, teeny tiny. How are you doing? Teeny tiny. If you have anything to show in the stream gallery, throw it in now. We'll go and have a look in a second. Indeed. Teeny tiny is a broken code wrangler. She is a broken code wrangler. Look what has happened as well. Oh, nearly. Look what has happened. I have successfully isopropanol alcohol stripped, sort of. There's still some little bits. I don't know how efficient this is going to be to do like an army if I wanted to repaint the entire army. But it's worked out okay for.
Yes, I'm a gatekeeper and a hater. I'm also God's favourite princess and the most interesting girl in the world.
She is the most interesting girl in the world. It is Tari too. Hassan is a founder of the Assassins. He's a founder of the Assassins, and he has said that he is permitted. So, as such, I think we can pew up. Look at that. This guy's going to be awesome. Pew pew. So we're going to do some Raven Guard awesomeness with this lot, which is going to be quite cool. I might still get some bio strip or that paint blitzer stuff for the army. Because it does take a while to kind of clean up when you are there kind of scrubbing it with a toothbrush for a bit. There we go. But it's actually it has come off on a lot of them. I do need to wear gloves because these fingers now feel absolutely horrible. This is absolutely horrible. But yeah, the bits have cleaned up reasonably well. Like I say, they did take a while. Is this cleaned up? Yeah, this is one of the cleaned up minis. This is one of the cleaned up minis that I've done. He is cleaned up, and he himself, or just these bits. That's the bits which I've cleaned up. I've put everything else. I cleaned up a couple. Find BioStrip way worse on fingers. I don't actually, weirdly. But yeah, my fingers have now got that like tingling itch that you just want to scratch forever and ever and ever. So they need a little bit of a rinse. But it should be cool. Should work out rather well. But yes. Yeah. Gloves are advised for handling chemicals. What the fuck are gloves? Yeah, exactly. I mean, I did so much when I was a kid. I grew up with a granddad who had a barrel of hydrochloric acid in the garage that he would drop rusty metal and nuts and bolts and things in to clean up. Maybe wear gloves. Yeah, I'll wear gloves. I'll wear gloves for the ISO. I shall wear gloves. I'm so not like kind of not really dismissive, just like yeah, whatever. With with safety stuff. So yeah, don't be like me, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. How are you, Henster? Bucket of acid Grampy. That's so sick. Yeah, it wasn't a bucket either. It was a barrel. You can develop an allergy if it makes contact with your skin too much. Nice, cool. I did not know that. Yeah, it was a barrel. It was a white barrel, white plastic barrel with a white plastic top, which, like, if the dog had jumped on it, it wouldn't have held the weight of the dog, let alone a kid. Yeah, you could easily have fit a kid in the barrel, full of hydrochloric acid. He got it from work. He got it from work years and years and years ago, and he would take the lid off and like dunk like rusty metal parts and stuff in to clean them up. Yes, I shall. I will wear gloves. I'll wear gloves. Surely you have a box of... I do, yes, I do. I have a box of nitrile gloves in the other room. I do. Oh, yes, I shall. I shall wear gloves. I shall wear gloves. You used to get gunpowder in chemistry kits. You did. So yes, I shall wear gloves. It was just because I pulled the things out and then just held them while I scrubbed them. So it's just little bits on my fingertips. So yeah, it's my own fault, obviously. But it's cleaned up. They've cleaned up quite well. So that's the las cannon, and then I want to use. I think I'll use a Infernus Marine Flamer for the heavy flamer. Well, not the heavy flamer, for the flamer. I really wanted a las cannon in the tactical squad. So, and it's iconic and cool. It's just a shame that we can't kind of like just tilt it a little bit. Sorry, I got hiccups now as well. I don't know whether to remove the shoulder pad and replace it with a Primaris shoulder pad, just so it's a little bit kind of. I mean, the shoulder pads are the same size, but it might just help. It might just help with a few little bits. I don't know. Do as you're told. I have decreed. Posted my tentative list for Cabal in TC. Ooh. And a mask when airbrushing. Maybe. I'll consider that. Yeah, I'd really like the las cannon to be like down low, like that, so that you can see the face rather than up and covering. Almost like he's cocking it. Almost like he's cocking it. Oh dear. I told the Rick Mail joke last night while I was playing Pantheon with some friends. It was very, very funny. Oh dear, Rick Mail. Airbrushing paint thinner directly onto my face. Not. Make sure you wear gloves. Target. Make sure you wear gloves. I'm curious as to what the list is. Oh yes, and we've got some updates from Tomb King Tristan as well. So if you have anything to throw in the stream gallery, throw it up now. Let's go down to Trench Crusade. I'm curious to see what the list is. Oh, it's on Google Docs. Oh my word, it's complicated. Let's go back to. Oh, Have we got? No, we haven't. Oh! Now that's not Gargamel, right? I swear to God, I'll throw you into the dungeon. Throw me into a dungeon. No, don't throw me into a dungeon. Why would you throw me into a dungeon? So this is Sharato's list. I love it. Oh, he's only got 2 assassins. You've only got 2 assassins, dude. are the... Oh no, because it's the Janissaries which are whirling dervishes, aren't they? So you've got an assassin. Have you got the... Oh no, you haven't. Alchemist armor, helmet, mirage of time, all attacks -1. Oh, mirage of time. Assassin dagger. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you have got the golden Kajar. Thunderbolt of Alamut. Fuck. Oh God. Amazing. And a Zeb. And a Zeb with a Jezzail. Another Zeb with a Jezzail. A Tobes. Tobes. I was just trying to decide. I don't think that's Gargamel, right? Oh, where are we? Is that t'other one? I can't think of the other name of your other cat. And hello, Tobes. How are you doing? And a sapper. I do like the sappers. Range 12 shrapnel shield combo. Siege Jezzail. Assassin Leaf. Fab! Let us know how it goes. Let us know how you get on, dude. Let us know how you get on. Seems fine. Yeah, I think just go out and play there. Like I'm shifting to the that's really cool mantra of playing games. So yeah. Why would he throw me in a dungeon, Tari? Why would he throw me in a dungeon? Please done. Tari, you have to be done at swearing at Tobes. No more swearing at Tobes, please. You have to be done. Punishment with a good time. Punishment with a good time from Empress Tari 2. Tari 2 do 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 do. Anyway. Yeah, so I've got a load of Raven Guard things that I printed last night, which are going to be quite interesting to kind of scatter around places. Like that's a raven skull that we can hang off. Hang off shoulder pads and things. So, but I really want to do some sculpting. So, all these feathers, as cool as they are, I kind of want to sculpt feathers. So, I'll swear at whoever I fucking like for disobeying me. Why? What? I don't disobey you. I don't disobey you. So these ones will be fine for the video, which I'm going to record hopefully over the weekend. Pew pew pew. I think I will cut that. I think I will cut that shoulder pad off. Because I just want that lower down. Which is going to be a pain because then if you do it lower down, it doesn't match up with that arm either. We'll see what we can do. It needs to have a leg back pose. That one probably. There we go. That one fits. So that can be the las cannon one. Yeah, it's weird how that doesn't link up at all, does it? Not even close to lining up, that isn't. Huh. Anyway, that's for another time. That's for another time. We have somebody. We have some Ushabti to paint today. So I've got those two which are done. Well, done-ish. And we need... Oh my word, let's show off some Tari stuff. Show off some Tari stuff? Tari's doing Blood Bowl? Oh, we've got 5 little lizards here, which look amazing. Tari, they're fab. Love the details on them. Absolutely adore the details on them. You guys put me to shame. Very cool. You've nearly finished 2 more as well. They're very cool, Tari. Very cool. Those are lovely. Aren't they just, teeny? Aren't they just? Very cool. Now, yesterday was an EVE Online day, so today is going to be a Armored Core day. Dear unholy beings, I fucking hate single sign-ons at work. Oh no, what's happened? What's happened, Mannerings? Tari's on the lurk. Tari 2. So yeah, Mannerings. It sort of worked okay. It sort of worked okay, I think. Has that got a join? It has. Ah, there we go. That's why it doesn't match up. Mech pack. Using the Tamiya brush is next level perfection. Just work bullshit. No, that's fine. You can vent as much as you like, dude. That's what the stream's for. Vent away, man. Vent away. And that is going to be... What's that one, wasn't it? That's going to be a dude with massive las cannon. I really do want to remove that shoulder pad, because then I can put a different shoulder pad on it as well and just make this shoulder pad here a bit bigger. The tanks and things with voids, it's better for if you use biostrip and it gets in a place you don't realise it can fit. Yeah, that is very true. Have you started putting mech pack in a Tamiya bottle? Yes. Yes, have you? I know you have. At least I thought you had. Copycat, yeah. Yeah, it's very good out of a with the Tamiya brush. Put this away, Chris, and paint. Put it away. Put it away and paint. Okay. Yeah, there's still some models in the bath mannerings, so I will hopefully clean those tomorrow. I'm going to leave them in for a little bit longer. I'll hopefully clean those tomorrow. I just don't know how well it's going to be to strip like an army if I want to strip the Dark Pharaons. I might be able to get away with just like respraying them and just starting again, but I kind of want to strip them so that I can. Right, although, yeah, I don't know. I'll see. I have plan in my head at least of what I want to achieve. Border works are going to annoy me. How are you going to annoy me? I am unannoyable today, Tobes. I am unannoyable. Challenge accepted. They call me Barno. Challenge accepted. Said you've reigned to Gulliman and now look where we are. Said you've reigned to Gulliman. She definitely wasn't a challenge. Bow-legged before Bobby got hands on her. You've reigned bow-legged? Poor Yvrain? Nah, Yvrain's not poor. Yvrain's got a crone sword. She's minted. Got my training certification, learned credits through. What did you learn? Is this your continual professional development? What was it you were learning? Amazing the company blocked us from using them until they expired. Yo, Typhus, how you doing? Typhus! Typhus corrosion. Professional development stuff, ServiceNow admins developer. Is that your title? ServiceNow, or is that a post-it note that is constantly on your body? Please service me. I need servicing now. Teeny Tiny removes it from you when you get home with a big hug. It's the latest system we have used. ServiceNow is a ticketing and change management system. Oh. Typhus corrosion. Basically a platform for building work applications at its core. Gamer Dad, thank you for the follow on YouTube. Welcome. Welcome to the crypt. Our company usually has training budgets and things nicked by managers that skip from one company to another. What things and characteristics and accessories and armor coverings and stuff would Raven Guard have? Like feathers over there, armor plates, skulls hanging. What cool things can you think of? We'll provide big safety net if I have to move jobs. Excellent, dude. That's what we like to hear. That is super good. Lots of higher up jobs. Lots of the higher ups are job hoppers, so they never stick around to deal with the consequences of decisions they make. Yeah. Oh, talents. Talent is a good one. Actually, I have printed a talent as well. So I have a talent. So I've got some talents. There's another one, look. So that's a good one. Like birds, eagles' claws. I do want to do a shoulder pad. I want to do a shoulder pad with loads of feathers sculpted on it. I think that would look cool, like bird's wings. Almost finished the Grim Tiger tank. Nice! I guess eggs aren't very war-coded. The Corvus Cabal kit has perfect Raven Guard bits. Does it? Corvus Cabal bits. Oh, they're not selling it anymore, are they? They're not selling it anymore, are they, the Corvus Cabal? So it's going to be a billion zillion pounds on eBay, isn't it? Yeah, a billion zillion pounds on eBay. Oh well. Ushabti. Is that like Leap Sang? No, but that's gonna be tomorrow's stream title. That's gonna be tomorrow's stream title. Ushabti and Ushab coffee. Do you like Ushab tea or Ushab coffee? Brilliant. Right, let's do the one of the other ones. Let's do this bird. This bird's cool. It's like, ah. They're still primed and waiting patiently. Nice. That can be. I am going to do another Overlord challenge at some point very, very soon, and the topic is going to be something that scares you. So we're going to get that going. What's that? Overlords is, so Tale of Overlords down in Discord is a painting challenge that I do every so often. It used to be once, like every 2 months, and it's slowed down a little bit because at the time everybody was very busy, so didn't quite have time to do their entries, so we put it on pause for a little bit. But it's basically a painting challenge, and you post a picture of the start of your model and then keep everybody updated as you're working on it, and then at the deadline post a picture of the finished model, and then I pick my favourite, and then you get a
Remember, Christopher, it's not Ushabti, it's Oooooo Shab
Oooooo! No, it's even better now. We've got Ushabti and Ushab coffee. So that's going to be tomorrow's stream title. Yeah, I can't remember what's the shout out command for it. I can't remember what the shout out command for it is. Let me go and find out. Shout out for what? Overlord. Is it just exclamation mark Overlord? For the winner. No, it's not exclamation mark Overlord. Exclamation mark Champ? Oh, is it Champ? Is it exclamation mark Champ? Yes, exclamation mark Champ. So yeah, Queen Bee is the current reigning champ. So we will. I'm gonna. Shall we launch it? I've been thinking about it, and that was the plan to do. The topic was going to be something that scares you. So we could launch that today. Perfect time, because it was perfect time for the new year. Give yourself a nice challenge. I know, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do one. scared of Catholics because I enter an anchorite shrine. No, it's going to be something that scares you for painting. Something that you've been putting off painting. Like maybe you're scared of painting yellow. Maybe you're scared of painting faces. Maybe you hate painting black. Scared of Catholics. Catholicism, wow. Non-metallic. Are you going to do non-metallic? Non-metallic seems to scare a lot of people, but it's not. It's not that difficult. So what would have a quick thing? What would you paint for overlords for this? For this overlords, if we launch it today. And I obviously judge all of these at the end of the month, so I'll pick a winner. So if it's something that scares you, it'll be the person who's best overcome their fear in the most successful way, if you like. So if somebody's terrified of non-metallic metal and then paints a Richard Gray standard non-metallic metal, then congrats. Is the challenge Blood Bowl Lizard Men? Probably freehand details of non-metallic. The Mass Effect models for my daughter. Oh, are they what scares you? You already painted them, that would be cheating. But it's have more to paint and I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So the challenge topic subject, Tari 2, would be something that scares you in painting, Typhus, in painting, not Catholics. So something that scares you in painting that you want to overcome. So maybe you've been too scared to try non-metallic metal, or maybe you're too scared to... maybe you just hate painting yellow, so you never do yellow. There's some really good ones, and obviously I want to hear some really good challenges. So I think we could probably sort that out. Now, do we give everybody a month and then we do it on Valentine's Day? Do a stream on Valentine's Day again? Or do you want longer than a month?
I'm super scared of painting a Mars pattern Warlord Titan Christopher, so send me one and I will do it for Overlords.
You're as bad as Duck. Thinking of Avatar of Yunari, I've broke it twice, even just getting it undercoated. Oh my god. The Incarn. Do it. Do it. The Incarn scares me because it's so fragile and it breaks. How about we give you 2 months? Because that will That should give everybody enough time, right? So like beginning of March. It's always end of the month. Yeah, I don't like end of the month. End of the month things. So deadlines always tend to be like some arbitrary, like made up deadline day. Lots of things go on at the end of the month. So something around like the 10th of March or something. And obviously explain what it is that scares you and why it scares you and what you're going to try and do to overcome it for painting. So for me it might be handy chop. May even pick a bigger model. Empress Tari. I'm super scared to paint more lizard men. I have painted 6 lizards at the moment. I'm really scared to paint more. Oh, Tobes! I like that one. That's a good one. I like that one, Tobes. So, for example, everybody, Tobes has said that his Gene Stealer kill team is scaring with all the details they have. So he might put some effort into the leader. So I would, if he painted that, I would judge that. About how well he picked out all the details and everything. You've got an Eidolon. Oh, love the Eidolon. So the Eidolon is intimidating you because it's so big. Oh dear. What? I've got to tell the joke because it's in my head now and it needs to come out. What does a guy with a 12-inch cock have for breakfast? This morning I had eggs and bacon. Oh dear. It has a lot going on and it's big and I want to do it justice. That sounds good. Sounds good, Tari. Sounds good, Tari. Rick Mail's an absolute legend. Oh dear. Not safe for work. Have we got potato updates? Do we have any potato updates yet? Is Purpley Spark slacking? How are we supposed to get through the day? How are we supposed to get through the day? How is anybody supposed to get through the day without potato updates? You sent a Gargamel. I know, I asked you whether it was Gargamel or whether it was the other one, and you didn't answer me. We showed him off on stream earlier. I didn't know whether it was Gargamel or your other Pusscat, and I can't remember the name of your other Pusscat because it looked slightly smaller than Gargamel. Potato! 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 I need to learn how to paint flesh, and I have it as a big focal point of the mini. Witch elves are intimidating me, so I would like to do them better. Oh, Mannerings, that's a cracker as well. That's a cracker, Mannerings. Flesh. Flesh on witch elves. And Captain Mannerings, you have a teeny tiny in your vicinity as well, who painted dwarf flesh ever so well on that little dwarf in the bathtub. So you could get tips and advice as well. So the way I will show you how it works. I'll show you how Overlords works on Discord now. So if you scroll down, there is a Tale of Overlord section down here. This is where I'll post the topic. So this was the Valentine's one, which was blood. So you had to do a blood challenge, a blood model, something like that. And once I've posted the topic, you can kind of chit chatter about it in here, and then you have the entry. So there's two parts to this. You have to post your entry, so the starting point, and obviously with this starting point you'll be able to tell your little story about what it is that scares you. So Captain Mannerings would be like, I've really struggled to paint flesh. I've not been painting flesh very well. Like every time I've painted something with flesh, I've not been satisfied with it, so I'm going to paint witch elves, which have got a lot of flesh. So you post your entry in here, post what you're going to paint, and like a little description of why, and then you've got the work in progress gallery, which we will catch up on every single stream. We'll catch up on everybody's work in progress in the same way as the stream gallery. And then once it's finished, you post one photo in the Overlord showcase. So you post one photo of the finished model in the showcase, and I pull all these up and I have a look at them all on stream. And if you want to do some backstory as well, you can kind of talk a little bit more about it. So this next Overlord's challenge is going. In fact, I will pick a finish date for it now as well. Where are we? So finish date is going to be March the 7th. Let's do March the 7th. March the 7th as the finish date. And the challenge, the Overlord's challenge, the theme for this challenge is something that scares you, something that you have been putting off, something that you're not very good at, something that you're not very confident with. We're going to overcome. New year, new challenge, all that bollocks. We're going to overcome like the thing that scares you about painting. Not Catholics. Typhus. Something that scares you about painting. Something that you've been meaning to kind of improve on. Something that like you've been putting off. Tari said that she was been putting off the Eidolon because it's quite a large, intimidating model. Something like that. So throw your idea in the entry, throw it in there. Everybody's super supportive when we do these challenges. Like everybody, I cannot describe how supportive everybody is about these challenges. Yeah, everybody post your idea and your thoughts and your reason. Try not to skimp on the words, because I judge this. So if you put in a really cool starting point and then you have the end point, which is phenomenal, then that would be really cool. Valentine's Day, no, March the 7th. So March the 7th. I will put a post up in here once it's at the end of the stream. But yeah, March the 7th Post the entry, keep us all up to date with the work in progress, and then post one photo when it's finished. So you have 2 months, take your time, big challenge, something that you're scared of, something that you are not particularly comfortable doing, or something you've been putting off, work up to it, post it in there. Has to be a new model. Has to be a new model that you're planning on working on. No going and picking. The idea is that we're all kind of improving as a community, so it's not just like going and picking a model off your not picking your model off your shelf and going, oh, I'll enter this into the challenge, because that's not a challenge. It's not a painting competition, it's a challenge. Right. Oh, you've been putting off Erebus for months. That's very true, Tobes. I'm doing that right now, actually. We're so scared of Gaskell. Yes, whiskey. Yes, whiskey, because you asked, didn't you? And I said, why don't you try throwing rough highlights on and then blending it with the airbrush? Okay with the Void Dragon I've started. Fuck Erebus. Target, what's the scary bit about the Void Dragon? Can it be something I've Zenithal primed already? I have a lot on this. Yes, yep, Zenithal's fine. Primed, Zenithaled. Like, as long as you haven't started painting it, Zenithal's just priming. Yeah, but I wanna hear that challenge. It's the best model games I've ever made. I really want it to be good. Cool. Or I can pass that round. It's fine. I don't want to say no, Target, because I want to get you involved. Yeah, post it up. Would the Tomb King for my Dragon Court? It's on a separate base for painting. Oh, what is it about the Tomb King? Tomb King for your dragon. Sorry, for your Dragon Court. You'll paint it either way. So yeah, everybody have a think. Something that scares you, something that you've been meaning to work on or improve. Have a think. I need to put this in some hot water and bend that weapon straight. Pretty scared of painting fire. There we go. Get some fire painting done. Right. Yeah, have a think. And then obviously we show the models off at the end. Billy! Hey Mills, how you doing? How are you this fine... I nearly said this fine Friday, but it's not Friday. How are you
By
doing
the way,
this fine
all
Wednesday?
hail and Huggles Tari II, High Empress of all the stuff, ruler of all the castles, mainly Kensington, painter extraordinaire, super duper nice perso and artillery Tari for Trench Crusade.
The artillery Tari for Trench Crusade is indeed in chat right now. I'm good, thanks. You? Yeah, I'm very good, thank you. How is your, I can't remember what it's called. The dinosaur dude. How's he coming on? It's the skin and the smooth blends. The fact that it's a focal point of my army and something that I've dreamed of painting for almost a decade. I'm so scared to start because I'm worried I won't do it justice. Artillery Tari will never not crack me up. It'll never not crack me up. The Tartillery Witch. It's Artillery Tari or the Tartillery Witch. Is the king converted, Tristan? So yeah, if anybody wants to get in on the challenge, just try and think of a way of including something that you're scared of, and then let's all approach that and do it really well. as a whole. There we go. Troglodon, very slowly. Were you chatting? Were you chatting on stream, Millie? Ever so slightly is to go on my dragon. So not this dude then, not like that guy, because he's leading from the front. He's a bit braver than your Tomb King, Tristan, because he hasn't got a dragon to hide behind. Yeah, mate, that sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. Artillery Tari. The Artillery Tari. If anybody isn't already following Millie, drop her a follow on Twitch and Instagram. Stinstagram. It is why I'm known as the world's slowest painter. Too much talking, not enough painting. The world's slowest painter. See, the trick is hating your chat, and then you can just ignore them and carry on painting. Isn't that right, chat? If you hate your Twitch chat, then you don't feel like you have to read all the messages all the time. It's a cunning trick. It's a cunning trick. We'll probably do Mozrog. Painting him on his white squig scares you profoundly. To be fair, most Twitch painters paint slow. I did a few kind of speed stuff, didn't I? I did the can I paint a salamander in an hour. I think I failed because I think I did it in an hour and 20. Chris hates chat like chat hates Erebus. But we all love Twitch Lady. We are all united. We are all united in the fact that we all love Twitch Lady. And Tari as well. Painting the walls of your house scare you. I'm not sure that's quite the challenge we're looking for, Clegg. But it's definitely the challenge that you need to overcome this year. If Chris hates chat and chat hates Erebus, is Chris Erebus? I'm not Erebus. I'm not Erebus. How dare you? I mean, an hour and 20 is pretty good. I can barely pick up a brush in that time. Where's the picture? I'm trying to find. Where's the...
Before I forget to state it, fuck Erebus. And fuck Manfred. And fuck Leandros. And fuck Erebus again.
Fuck them all. Where's the... I can't remember who won it. Who won the salamander? Was it Andy? I think Andy won it, didn't he? Where's the salamander I painted in an hour and 20 minutes? Oh, there was that one. We did that one as well. That was the one that we did with Mohawk. I can't remember how long that one took, actually. Was that 2 hours? Did we paint that in 2 hours, chat? Can you remember? Who was there? Where's the... I can't see the salamander. Definitely photographed it because it's a shocking paint job. There it is. There it is. There it is. There we go. Hour and 20 minutes. Chris is Leandros. He's an ultramarine. What? Get out. Get out. Not happening. Not happening. I've never seen the two of you in the same room. Well, that is because Erebus is a fictional character, Tari. Doing Erebus scares me because if I was to replicate him, it would cost me something like 300 quid. I don't. Tobes, have we even seen the finished Erebus conversion? Marnia's Kriskar, fuck off. It would take you at least 3 weeks. Thank you. It's not bad. It was incredibly quick and rough.
Fictional character? You mean fictional, right? P.
Yeah, I meant fictional character, not fictitional or fictitious. Fictional character. He's a fictional sci-fi character that everybody categorically hates in the same way as Manfred, because Manfred's a dick. Is Millie Paints is the Troglodon Rex. Is that for a Seraphon army, or is it a one-off? Don't know who Herebus is. Is he an Ultramarine? No. Tobes loves Erebus. Hey, Twitch lady.
Manfred is a backstabbing piece of garbage twat, but he's still better than Erebus. Fuck them both.
Twitch lady, you swear so politely. Troglodon is the first of many, although I started in December 2023. It's an entire army of grey. Manfred is a lovable rascal. Tobes, stop it. You're digging yourself a hole, Tobes. Tobes. You are digging yourself a hole while I paint. Anyway, yeah, Millie. Hope your stream was good. Make sure everybody drops Millie a follow. I am sitting here painting Ushabti. I've got an absolute shit ton of Ushabti. That's a unit filler for my Tomb Guard. But we were painting some of these yesterday. We got them to this sort of level. We're going to highlight the black. Yeah, we're doing 3 more today. Or trying to. I'm trying not to get distracted by Raven Guard again. Just a single army of grey. Amateur. Yeah, just one army of grey. Well, if it's an army of grey, does it have is an army of grey faction locked, or does everybody just have one army of grey? Because an army of grey is like a collective army, a collective force. So I have one army of grey. It's just that my army of grey is about a lot. Be right back. Need to start my dinner. What you having? There may or may not be three armies and one kill team of grey. What are the 3 armies? It's just one army, isn't it? It makes you feel better. I have one army of grey. Within that army of grey, I have a Space Marine army, a Necron army, a Drakari army, an Eldar army, a Astra Militarum army. Oh dear. Sis is a battle army. Chris has about 50 armies of grey. That's a completely different thing, Hendy. That's a completely different thing. Seraphon Drakari, yes. Emperor's Children and a kill team of Blood Ravens. Oh, I've seen you painting the Blood Ravens. A lot of them are prime black. A lot of mine do have paint on. Emperor's Children's exciting though, Millie. Emperor's Children's going to be good. Looking forward to that. What do you think? Which is your favourite Fulgrim, Millie? Because we had this conversation on stream when the new one was revealed. And it was pretty split actually. Some people like the 40k one, some people like the 30k one. I prefer the 30k one. The 40k one's still cool. Reinforcements from Necromunda. I do need to finish the Delac at some point. I do need to finish the Delac at some point. The 30k version, I like aspects of both. The 30k just edges it. I don't do resin though. I will break it. Oh no! 40k one looks sturdier, but I think the Ascended Fulgrim is much nicer. I like the snake tail of the 40k one and everything else of the 30k one. And if there was any way of combining them both, it would be
I
cool.
love the 40k Fulgrim, but I have to admit that the cock measuring content by the GW team has been lost. Forge World wins.
40k one will be cheaper because, yeah, 40k one will be cheaper. Extensively cheaper. Not by much, I wouldn't have thought. How much is the 30k one? Hang on. Let's go and have a look. I mean, that's 94 quid, Jesus. I've got to find 94 quid to get my Corvus. Traitor. Emp's Children. Where is he? Where is he? He'll be out of stock, won't he? What? Not even there. Oh, this stupid website. There he is. 182. Okay, yeah, yeah. The plastic one will be much cheaper. 30k one is like 300 quid. 94 quid, Jesus, it's a good name for a band. 94 quid, Jesus. 94 quid, Jesus. Okay. We need to get some more paint out. Corn red. So the... Oh dear. Actually, that's a really good example of why corn red is a cold red. There we go. That's why corn red is a cold red. It literally has blue in it. It literally has blue in the paint. That's why corn red is a cold red. Is this your regular schedule? I stream at 2 o'clock pretty much every day. Try to. Shut up, crazy paint. I have no schedule. I do! I paint at about 2 o'clock every day. I paint at about 2 o'clock every day. For the evening. You sit on a throne of lies. I do not. Ignore chat, please, Millie. Ignore chat. They're being cruel and mean. And this is why you should always hate your Twitch chat. Alright, let's do some more red on this one. If Chris tells you he has a schedule, he lies. I do. Plastic Bloodthirster is 100, so 110 for Fulgrim. Not as much price difference as I was expecting. A plastic Bloodthirster is 100 quid. Jesus Christ. Okay, that's a lot. That's a doozy. There's a really good AOS army, which is Tristan will tell me. Is it 3 or 4 Bloodthirsters, Tristan? I think it's 4 Bloodthirsters. Chris will say he's starting a new streaming schedule, keep it for a week and then just stop. Games Workshop know how to make their money. They are really trying it on with some of the prices. 100 quid for that. Isn't the Bloodthirster 2 sprues? I mean, it's all good, isn't it? We all still annoyingly pay it. Mortarion is 102. £102.50. Where does the 50p come from? What's Magnus? What's Magnus and Angron actually? Let's look at direct comparisons. So you are punished for collecting chaos because the Imperial Primarchs are cheaper. Because Gulliman's worse, you see. Gulliman is worse. Gulliman is the worst Primarch. Therefore, he's cheaper. Angron is 102.50 as well. Okay, so all the 102.50. So do we think? Can we guess? Are we going to guess? Oh no, I don't want to suggest this. Are we going to guess that Fulgrim is going to be 102.50, or is Fulgrim going to be £112.50, and then Angron, Mortarion, and Magnus are going to go up £10? I do like your Troglodon thing, Millie. I think it looks great. For what it's worth. I know you don't need me to say that, but yep, looks really cool. I like it. La la la. 102.50 plus 5% is what? And then we'll get another price increase. Yeah, when do the prices come in? Is it usually March? Soon. You do need the validation. You do need the validation. Well, in that case then, Millie, allow me to do this. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. Oh, it's not on here. Millie, it's not on your Instagram. Your Troggy Donny thing isn't on Instagram. They put an article towards the end of the financial year, and then prices usually go up in June. Is it on Twitter or Blue Sky or something? Or can you DM me a pic? You were being nice. Chris will announce a new schedule and not follow it from the first day. Oh dear. Yeah, DM me a pic. There is... Purpley, could you do a shout out for Millie, please? And there's her Instagram for everybody to go and follow as well. Bum, bum, bum. Who's that? Captain, thank you very much. Mr. One-Eyed Jack is in chat. Do you have a black pearl, Captain One-Eyed Jack? And are you related to Captain Mannerings? We have two captains. We should have a fight. We need to have a duel. We need a duel. We need a duel to find out who the best captain is. Is it Captain Mannerings or is it Captain One-Eyed Jack? How did you lose your eye, Jack? Was it on a door in the Arctic? Floating on a door in the Arctic. Nobody has a boat. A shark bit it out. A shark bit it out. Mannerings, can you take on a shark fighter? Can you take on a captain who fights sharks? Okay. Oh my god. Shark bit it out. That's some very precise sharkening. It is. Considering that a shark's mouth is like... Maybe it was a tiny shark. We don't know the size of the shark. It might have been a tiny shark. It might have been one of those tiny little... Can't think of the names. But one of the little kind of thrasher sharks or something with smaller mouths. Able to be particularly precise with its application of teeth. I have a bunch of old guys with rifles, so probably not. I bet Captain Mannering's has been called Captain for longer. How's your depth perception? It's not the size, it's how you fight it. Pike's not that old. Don't panic, don't panic. Captain Mannering. Oh, I've got a DM. Here we go. Can I save that? Yes, I can. Save image. Stick it in there. Open it up. Like that. Oh, open it up. Open it up like that. What do we think, everybody? What do we think? Here is Millie's Trog. I think it's cool. I think that's cool as shit. They don't like it up 'em. They don't like it up 'em. Sharks don't like it up 'em, and if you do, they remove your eye. Trog looks amazing. It's cool, isn't it? It's cool, and it's got my favourite feature, which is fire. You know we love painting fire on this stream. It's awesome. Yeah, it is. It's very cool. I like how the Seraphon have got these kind of longer snouts as well. Sweet. So yeah, anyway, we were before conversation got derailed again. We were talking about the Overlord challenge for this month or this 2 months, which is something that scares you about painting, which you are now going to overcome through this painting challenge. So drop into Discord. Make sure, if you're a subscriber, make sure your Discord is linked with Twitch, and then you'll be able to scroll down to the Overlord section in the Discord and share your progress and thoughts on your chosen paint job. Painting scares you. Millie, you're too modest, your paint is cool. Oh, Mills! That's very kind. Thank you very, very much. Millie paints. If you ask Chris, we aren't usually. What? Oh, you're all too kind. Yeah, no. Chat is all evil, horrible. Thank you very much, Mills. Welcome to the crypt. That's very kind of you. Hype, hype, hype. Yeah, and don't believe anything chat say about Ultramarines. It's all lies. Excited to be part of the gang. I mean, I wouldn't be. Knowing what the gang is and who they are, I wouldn't be, but I'm glad you are. I suppose somebody's got to be excited to hang out with everybody in chat. He's painted at least 5 Gullimans. I haven't. I've painted 2. Both commissions. I've painted 2 Gullimans, both commissions. And one of them wasn't even Gulliman. One of them was an Emperor's Children Demon Princess. That's 2 more than most people. That doesn't mean I like Ultramarines, okay? They are his favourite. They're not. They're really not. We've got a little bit of resin caught up in here, look. That we need to remove. Is Tari in chat? Tari's in chat, isn't she? So we can get cake out. Millie, to introduce you to everybody in Twitch chat, we've got Hendy, who is the strongest man in Southampton. He is an absolute strongman beast. We've got an empress royalty who lives in a castle in Kensington called Tari. Tari 2, who is probably currently being waited on by her servants. What do you mean, what? We got a whiskey pirate, who is a robber who drinks bourbon a lot. We have a sexy science Hannah, who is a sexy scientist who lives over in America. Who else is in chat? We've got a Captain Mannerings, who is a captain and doesn't like it up him, and also has he's just bought a 3D printer, which is amazing, and is currently printing like 2-foot tall dark elf towers, which look phenomenal. And of course, not forgetting, we have one of my moderators, Purpley Spark Alice, who has recently saved 2 pusscat kittens from certain death in Canada, and has adopted them, and now they are called Poe and Tato, and the mum, Twitch chat has named the mum Chips, and we get daily potato updates to keep us going during the day, because they are little balls of adorable fluff. I can't believe he didn't mention purples first. I mean, you royalty first, then purples, and of course Twitch Lady as well. We can't forget Twitch Lady. Doesn't like helping. Poor Purpley. I'm literally in the room and he's not saying anything about me. Spiky boy, and we have Spike. Spiky is a legend who paints Skaven and rats and Skaven all the time, and he's a bit of a ledge. So we have Spike in chat as well, and then of course we also have Toby, but everybody hates Erebus, so that's fine. Yes, the updates are on Discord, and we're going to go and have a look. Shall we show? We should probably go and show. So have we got? Oh, we got more stream gallery updates. So we'll have a quick stream. Amotep the Dauntless. Sweet. I just want it to be good. Tristan, so if you scroll down, so the idea is, you scroll down. I'm gonna post the entry stuff in here, but you post the starting point in here with the description of why you're choosing that model, and then you can put the whips in there. But thank you very much for popping it in here as well. He's cool, dude. I love that weapon. I absolutely adore that weapon. This is one of the weapons that I do need to make on. I nearly gave this one to my Pharaon actually, but then I gave him one of the Ushabti weapons because I thought it'd be a bit more unique. But I love that weapon. The potatoes, right? Millie, just make sure you're sitting down, okay? Because they are adorably just amazing. Teeny tiny victories. God damn it, Chris, so rude. What? Oh, and we got a teeny tiny. We do have a teeny tiny, and she is very victorious. Teeny tiny is very victorious, and she paints tiny little dwarfs in washing baths incredibly well. Oh, dude, up to no good. Not potatoes, but Leo in heat meowing to get chips. Oh, no way. Right, right, here we go. Here are the potatoes. There are the potatoes, Millie. And if we scroll up, we can see them. We can see them. I think I grabbed a recent one and reposted it. Where's the one I reposted? Oh my god! I mean, look at this. Look at it. It's just. Oh. So Poe is the girl and Tato is the boy, and Poe is vicious, evil, nasty pussycat kitten who picks on her brother a lot. Where's? I did post. It can't have been this far back, surely. There we go. This is a couple of days before Purple saved them from the outside. I like the sound of Poe. They're so fluffy. So that's what they started out like. So here's Poe and that's Tato. I don't know whether Tato goes this way and Poe goes that way, or Tato goes that way and Poe goes that way. We don't know. and then we get them now, which are these two. Hello. So yeah, in case you haven't guessed, I like pussycats, which is why we have a furry pussycat room in Discord and not a furry dog thing. Right, so let's turn that off. There we go. Feel free to post your dogs as well, but do you know when something is so cute you just want to eat it? Or is it just me? I like the sound of Poe. They're so fluffy. Tari loves them. Toby is trying to adopt Tato, but Purpley Spot won't let him. And we're trying to convince Toby to send Tato some treats in a box. But he's not doing it. He's not playing ball, as it were. Have you got a colour scheme in mind for your Pharaon, Mr. Tristan? Tomb King Tristan. Oh, and of course we have Tomb King Tristan, who is incredibly jealous of all my Tomb Kings. They're a bonded pair, so no separating them. You do? I would like to know this this scheme idea, Tristan, please. Tristan's a ledge. Everybody loves Tristan. Just don't have one for the skin. So my skin was... Shit, what was it? Deepkin Flesh, Corvus Black Glaze, and then Deepkin and Corvus Black Highlight, Deepkin Highlight, and then White, I think. But I was trying to be. I mean, you can see there. We got one side of the face is bright, one side's dark. So the dark side is pretty much all Corvus Black, to try and have a little bit of directional lighting going on. Do like it quite a bit. Yeah, you've got to lean into the Corvus Black bit, because otherwise it gets a bit too pale, and you lose some contrast. But yes, Deepkin and Corvus Black. Oh, I'm excited! I'm excited, dude. I do a warm white instead of black. Oh. And in terms of really, yes, but then I paint in kind of contrasty ways, as can be seen. And I need to finish his base, and we need to put some painting into all the animals on the base. Purpley Spark, what scares you about painting? What are you going to paint for Overlords? Have I got tea left? I have got tea left. I will try to record the YouTube video tonight, or start recording the YouTube video tonight for the Intercessor Tactical Squad. and I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna pause on the Graveguard video, just in case the Games Workshop reveal show do Graveguard, just in case. Whiskey on the lurk, no worries, dude. You rush back whenever you like, fella. Doo-doo-doo. After this, I played my Star Wars game has decided to close down. No! The owner is going after his PhD. Oh no, Spike! You should offer to run it for him. Get in there and run a hobby shop. I wonder what he's doing his PhD in. I wonder if he's in running hobby shops. We talked about it, but I don't have the money. I know how to do it, but just wait. Okay, don't do that. Okay, it's been a pleasure, but I have to cook dinner and walk the dogs before they eat. Look, no worries. Thank you very much for dropping in. What you gonna have for dinner before you go? I don't know what to cook tonight, actually. Barbecue and honey chicken burgers. Well, that's sorted out what I'm cooking for dinner tonight. I'm doing chicken burgers. Thank you very much. That's sorted me out. I'm very, in case you haven't realised, I'm very distraction orientated and influenced. I like that. Anyways, I bought a lot of Shatterpoint and Legion. Oh, what Shatterpoint stuff have you got? Mannerings, do you want the do I need to put the Jawas up on my website? Do I need to put the Jawas up on my website? Because even PhD students make more money than game shops. Been in retail management for most of my life, so I could do it. Yeah, it's getting to the point of agreeing the deal, isn't it? So you'd almost like run it for him rather than buy it off him, maybe. I don't know, but yeah. I have 7 unopened Shatterpoint packs and 2 are open. For Overlords, I might do a vehicle. You should! What was the vehicle that you've been wanting to do? You've got the have you got the Necromunda one? You've got the Necromunda one, haven't you? Yes, do the Necromunda one, do the Ridge Hauler. Purples, that would be awesome. I'm expecting a lot of large stuff for the Overlords challenge. Nothing scares Hendy, which is the downside. Hendy's just like, yeah, I'll just Hendy chop it. It's all good. 50% off the SP prices and 75 off whatever Legion he had. Oh my word. Oh my word. Nothing I can't drive until I contrast that. There's another game shop in town, but the dude who owns it is a total tosser and I refuse to go there. Yeah, that's a shame when that sort of stuff happens. I'm not a big fan of boards and swords in Derby, which is a shame because it's quite close. Oh, you've got chili Tobes? Is that due to the reason I think, or is there another? I'm not sure what the reason you think is. I'm trying to think now. Yeah, share the chili. Ba, ba, ba. I'm happy to share, but not for only being a creep. Yeah, basically, Hendy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's a. Yeah. Anyway, you're having Poe. What? You can't have Poe. What's Tater gonna have if you have Poe? Are we going to get extra potato picks later because you've had to close the door and we've been deprived of potato picks until now? Tater will have peace. Tater will have peace. Peace and quiet because Poe's not around. He'll be like, oh, thank you, Purples. Faux Poe. Hendy, I'm so excited by these. So excited by these. You know when I had my Tomb Kings before, I never got round to painting my Ushabti because I was painting chariots, bone giants, the carrion and everything, and I never got round to painting the Ushabti. The Ushabti were one of the projects that were like, I really like those. I'm going to paint them really well after I've done everything else, and I never got round to them. So this is super satisfying for me. Hey Tari 2, look what I got. I got ginger cake. Tari 2, I have ginger cake. You have to see my massage therapist. My post-surgical leg and foot weren't behaving over Christmas, so it's time for them to fix it for me. Nice. Enjoy, Spike. I hope it does get fixed. I'm sure it will. How long? Is it an hour? Are you going to get fixed for an hour? Tari, don't be cross. You can just ask your servants to go and get some ginger cake for you. Change my name to represent my modelling, the world of Imaginarium. What was your name? What was your name, Imaginarium? Who are we now talking to? Who are we now talking to? In a world of pure imagination, the world of Imaginarium. This is where you get that hand sculpted texture on these, which is just so good as well. I wonder where Sexy Science Hannah is today. Or do you think she just hasn't woken up? You want Purple's lunch? Captain One-Eye Jack. Oh! Oh my word, Mannerings, you have defeated the captain. One-Eye Jack. That's a cool name though, World of Imaginarium. Come with me and you'll see a world of pure Imaginarium. Oh no. I heard that go. I'm on it. If I had a cable, you now wouldn't be able to do. You're being trained. What are you being trained for? It's delicious. No, because I have a real boat, so he loses. Oh no, as a bot died. As a bot died. The bot can't have died. Yeah, bot's down. Oh wow. Bot is down. Restart bot. Doing the prep to book my CSA exam I was talking about before. Ah. How big's the boat, Imaginarium? Done that one. I really need to do those two, but these two aren't urgent because I don't have the tomb guard yet. 14-foot sea fishing boat, amazing! Was that the boat that you caught the shark on that took your eye? Where did I put... Where's my... Oh, there it is. I need my fist on red for the tiny scarabs that are in his body. Yes! What was the shark? Yep. Come with me. If in doubt, bring in a Ushabti with a las cannon. A new Ushabti hip firing a las cannon. Pew pew pew. Brilliant. Brilliant. Hey, Sinister. How you doing, dude? Welcome into the madhouse. Doing good. Just sat down at the office. Make it half a Necron, then it will be happy. Oh, bit of Necron loving. I haven't got any Necron bits around. All my Necron bits are up behind me in the cabinets and in the other room. What's everybody doing this evening? What have we got on the what have we got on the cooker? What are we cooking? What we cooking? Anybody painting after work tonight? Tobes, we need to see Erebus whip for overlords. Make some sourdough already. Does that count? Oh, drinking beer and watching me paint. Scorpions convert the Oooooo Shabti into Oooooo Royal Wardens. What are Oooooo Royal Wardens? Do you mean Royal Ushabti? The royal ones from the Tomb King list. So the Royal Ushabti are just going to be shown. Are just going to be differentiated by having a banner. I've just got to convert the banner. Trying to finish 2 Lizard Meb. I do like Lizard Mebs. Not quite as cool as Lizard Smegs, but they're close. Oh, the Necron Royal Warden. Oh, that would be cool. I think I've got 4 of those. I think I've got 4 Royal Wardens. I converted one and couldn't quite get the pose right. Twitch lady, what are you having for dinner? Twitch lady, do you want to go out and get dinner? Just took out some for White Dwarf, not bought that in years. Ah! What made you get a subscription to White Dwarf now? Very cool. Oi, Twitch Lady is mine. But I want to take Twitch Lady out for dinner.
Check Discord. You'll see what I'm having for lunch, winking face.
Oh.
It's way too early for dinner.
Way too early for dinner. Yeah, but like I could pick you up and we can like have a walk down by the canal or something. Right, let's go see what purples. Oh my word. Purples, that looks good. Oh my god. This is why I love Tristan. That is just categorically not a scheme I would ever come up with.
Also, Tari the second comes get me in her private jet. You are no match, Christopher.
Tari the second would get her spacecraft, seeing as she's Empress of the Galaxy. How cool is that gonna look? That's nuts. I won't even know where to start with that, Tristan. Crystal Blade, I know. Trying to beat my ADHD and autism and focus on one hobby. Is that the White Dwarf plan? Crystal Blade. I'll tell you what, Tristan. Lou's gonna love that. The inside, then go to the outside. Wow. Is it going to be a crystal bone dragon? Have you painted a bone dragon? Thing with the drab dragon, it will really pull the eye. Ah. Drab dragon. A bone drab dragon. Or a drab bone dragon. I have this but afraid to paint it yet. Games Workshop Warhammer Vampire Counts Coven Throne. Imaginarium, you should do that for the challenge. I love the Coven Throne. I do need a Coven Throne for my Soul Black Gravelords. Maybe you can do that for the Overlords challenge in Imaginarium. That would test your powers of concentration. 45 on the Games Workshop site at the Mo. Yes, yeah, I need to pick one up. I need to get one. Because then I can add it to my Zombie Dragon and Terrorgeist, and have the three monsters, or monstrous models. Right, I think I'm going to go make another cup of tea if that's okay. I'm pretty much out of tea. And then when I get back, we'll do the skin. We'll do the skin skirts on all of them. That's what the skin skirts end up looking like. So we'll do some skin skirts. Does everybody want to play a game of words on stream? Or do you want to go and get a cuppa? If I can even find words on stream. Where is words on stream? There it is. No. Okay then. Or maybe walk in the fresh snow. You should definitely go walk in the fresh snow. That sounds like a really cool plan. That sounds like a really cool plan. Words on stream is a chat killer. It is, yeah. I went off it. I did go off it pretty quickly. Is there anything on Warhammer Community before we go? No. Oh, what's the rumour engine? Oh, what's that? What is that? Why is it cut out? Is that like a hanging charm off the bottom of a... That's a hanging charm off like a bottom of a sword or something, isn't it? Looks like your ex. All things a mirror. Orc and Goblin's banner top. Well, for Old World. So the banner would run behind his... I think it's a bit plain for a banner top. I think it's a... And also, like, look at the scale of it. Like, these brush strokes are going to be tiny. Could be a corn thing. I think it's a charm hanging from the end of a corn sword or something. Kind of looks like a bloodletter face. Yeah. Or I mean, it's not going to be hanging from a belt because there's nothing behind it. So I think it's just hanging from a sword or hanging from like a wrist or something. Weird, because they're not going to cut it out. An ogre belt buckle. Again, so if it was an ogre belt buckle, you'd have the rest of the ogre around here. And it's just in space. Interesting. Very interesting. And then we had the bent axe dude, and then we've got Astra Militarum rules, and a haunting Teletracer for a return to Cadia. Is this worth watching? No, it's not worth watching. Oh my god. Right, okay. So that's Hammer and Bolter. Right. Cool. Right, let's go make a cup of tea. Make a cup of tea, everybody, and I will be right back. Let's go make a cuppa. And then we'll paint some skin skirts. See you in a second, everybody. Won't be long.
The nerve of this guy to not even be here when I show up. HNN breaking news. Hannah is furious and will punish Christopher as soon as he's back. And my entrance song doesn't even play. What have I done to be treated this way? Do you know I am?
Sexy Science Hannah. How are you doing, Hannah? How are you? Real men drink coffee. So I'm a fake man. I'm fake. How is everybody doing? How are you, Hannah? You're bringing sexy science back. What? You're bringing sexy science back. Sexy Science Hannah is bringing sexy science back. Breaking news on the HNN network. Hannah is bringing sexy science back. Just science. Just sexy science. Sciencing in a sexy way. Right, we need some. More gas bone, we need some. More Fang Brown. Real men can drink whatever they like because they don't pay attention to toxic masculinity. That is also true. That is also true. Speaking of, oh dear, I ordered a pineapple martini once in America because for some reason my head was like, I wonder what a pineapple martini tastes like. So I ordered a pineapple martini in America, which was hilarious. Hey, goodbye. What did it taste like? It tastes really good. Yeah, pineapple martini was really nice. There's a scene in Cheers where Woody gets it's Woody's first show, and he gets the job. He gets offered the job, and he turns to Norm and Cliff, and he says, "Hey, how you doing? What would you like to drink?" Now, I've trained as an ace mixologist for years and years and years, and I don't really want to come and work here and just serve beer after beer after beer. I could do any cocktail you like. So what will it be? What will it be? And they go, beer, beer. Is that because you couldn't respect him any less? Chris, I don't respect you any less for ordering a pineapple martini. Pineapple martini. It was really nice. Hey, you're talking to the guy who will quite happily order a cup of tea in a pub because I like tea. I've done that on far too many occasions. Far too many? I've done that on plenty of occasions. Much to my friend's hilarity. I'll have a cup of tea, please. Oh. Oh, right. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Certainly. Hey, Twitch lady. Twitch lady, will you come out for a drink with me?
Pineapple martini? What in the HP Lovecraft bullshit is that?
It was really nice. Long Island iced tea. I used to like tea when I was young, but for some reason it makes me sick now. Oh no, so American. I ordered a lot of coffee in pubs, always risky. Last night I'm watching this YouTube live stream, watching this guy using the California State Fire website's real-time map data while listening to the fire scanners on live and typing the addresses into Google Maps to live view them, then looking them up on Zillow to see their value. What a time to be alive! Oh my god. Are you snorting tea, Tari? Tari 2? Tari 2, the Princess of Kensington. Princess of Kensington? I feel like we've forgotten to call you the Princess of Kensington after all this, like, Empress of the whole universe stuff. I think we need to... I think we need to get back to calling you calling you and acknowledging your full title, because you are still the Princess of Kensington, despite the fact that you are Empress of the whole universe. It's a trailer park cousin of the Long Island iced tea. Has anyone ever heard of the AMF? I feel like it must be an American drink. Americans have really lost their collective minds. I drink iced tea every day. Kilky drinks iced coffee every day. Kilky makes iced coffee and puts it in the fridge in a big jug and has iced coffee every day. Drinks lots of iced coffee. Does our Kilky? Our Kilky. Kilky is someone with taste. All right. Just because I like my tea. And I do still have ginger cake as well, Empress Tari. No. So no. So no. What's everybody's choice drink at a pub? What do you order? What's your go-to order? Rum and Coke. AMF is adios, motherfucker. Half an ounce of vodka, half an ounce of rum, half an ounce of tequila, half an ounce of gin, half an ounce of blue curacao, 2 ounces of sweet and sour mix, Sprite or 7-Up to top, garnish lemon wedge, optional, garnish preserved cherry, optional. Adios, motherfucker. Beer, San Miguel most of the time. Whiskey neat or whiskey on the rocks if I'm feeling fancy. Is your lingerie model date, is that going to be worth a whiskey on the rocks? Do you have like one of the round ice cubes that like fills the glass? A craft beer or a rum and coke? I make my own beer. Boom. Depends if they have a nice stout. When I went to pubs, I almost always ordered a pint of Guinness. A pint of Guinness. My best friend Ray drinks Guinness. He likes his Guinness. So Lord Jer in chat, if he ever turns up. I think he's having an absolutely shocking week at the moment at work, so he won't be in chat anytime this week. He's had some server problems. How are you doing, Sol? I was expecting, Sol. I was expecting you to show up at the weekend and be all smug. Ah, we're back. We're back. Tomb King Tristan. We are now talking about Tomb King Tristan. We are now talking about what your go-to order at the pub is. Because once I order a pineapple... I don't know if she drinks. She smokes a lot of weed, though. Norcal people for you. Theakson's Old Peculiar. When is the theatre trip, Hannah? What happened at the weekend? Well, last weekend, more to the point, like with Nottingham Forest being second in the championship, being second in the Premier League. I'm going to commit blasphemy. You're going to commit blasphemy by stating that I don't drink and never have. That's not blasphemy. I barely drink, dude. I barely drink. It's not blasphemous at all. All good. We still are, kind of. 6 wins in a row. I quit drinking a few years ago. Purpley Spark now no longer drinks. She gets her water from lying in the rain and absorbing it through her purple skin. That is a piece of Twitch chat trivia for you. Purpley Spark hydrates, and if that's why she lives in Canada land. Because she needs the thunderstorms. If she doesn't have the thunderstorms, then she literally dehydrates because she can't absorb the water. So yeah, Purpley Spark has quit drinking. She no longer drinks. If I didn't drink, I'd be in prison. Depends on the mood. Either a stout if it's a chilly day or a crisp cider. Also love a Manhattan. I like a cider. I really like slow gin. I should probably start making slow gin. Slow gin is what my papa used to make. And when he passed away, I took one of his bottles of slow gin up to the top of a mountain in the Arctic Circle and pulled it out. We were snowboarding at the time. Pulled it out of my jacket. Went up to the top of the mountain with it in the inside pocket of my jacket, and took it out and toasted my popper from the top of a mountain in the Arctic Circle with his slow gin. So I really like slow gin. That's a comforting drink for me because it reminds me of Popper. Popper was amazing. For liqueur, I'm favourable to a Scotch neat. Oh yes, hoppy IPA is nice. I usually go for an ale or a lager, but a fan of cider lately. Wow, Erebus is drinking cider. Erebus drinks cider. Erebus, we need a picture. We need a work in progress pic of Erebus because I don't even think we've seen an Erebus whip. So if you're going to do an Erebus for Overlords, we're going to need to see an Erebus whip. I will post the Overlords information tonight after stream. Soon as stream finishes, I will throw up the Overlords challenge, the painting challenge. If you order a cider, you get one of those X-side bottles or something crappy like that. The odds of getting a decent cider at a pub in Sweden are very low. Yeah, I still do drink a lot of Copperby. But that was the cider I used to order when I was in Sweden. But that was years and years and years ago before it became an export product. Gin always makes me think back to my great aunt Jean, the person who taught me the joys of books and being clever with words. After she passed, I went up to a small little hole in the wall and had one of her favourite drinks, gin and tonic with some cucumber. Dude, that's really cool. That's really cool. That's really cool. I like that. I like that, Tristan. Especially the joy of books and being articulate. I love fresh squeezed cider. There is just not a lot of appreciation for the craftsmanship of proper cider here. Our beer game is on point though. Yeah. The only time, Sinister, the only time I can drink a beer, weirdly, because I don't like the taste of it at all, the only time I can drink a beer is in a sauna. As I found out in Sweden many years ago, because I was when we went up north to the log cabin in the summer and the winter actually as well. We went to Lofsdalen in the winter. But when we went up north, we'd stop by to like a big, I can't remember what it was called. It was like a big Costco, and we'd get like crates of all the food for the week. And I'd get the crate of cider for myself, and I'd be drinking that all week. But as soon as it went in, as soon as we were kind of sitting and chilling in the sauna, I couldn't drink it because warm cider's terrible. But beer in a sauna is actually rather nice. And of course, if you throw beer on the hot coals, you taste it. It makes the sauna smell of bread. Who the fudge drinks beer in a sauna? I do. I've never met anyone who doesn't like the taste of beer till now. Fascinating. Yeah, I don't like beer. Don't like the taste of beer. Yeah, everybody drank beer in the sauna. Like, it wasn't just me. Everybody took their beer into the sauna. I took my cider, had one sip once it got warm and like we were all sitting in there sweating. Had one sip and I was like, no, I don't like that. So I had one of my mates' beers. I was like, oh. So there we go. Yeah, you can drink beer in a sauna. You can't drink cider in a sauna. I'm not bothered. I'll tell you anything, guys. I'm not embarrassed about anything. As you all very well know. Don't like wine either. Nope, don't like wine. Cider is too sweet for the sauna. That's probably what it is. Potato picks. Have we got new potato picks? Holy shit, it's a Sophie. It's a Sophie. I have no idea what the beer was, Sophie. It was just a Swedish beer. I didn't pay attention to what beer they bought. It was probably just a cheap one. It was one of the cheap ones because we got it in a crate. It's a Sophie. Look, everybody. I'm going to turn the chat on so that you can all chat to Sophie while we go and see. There we go. Look, Sophie's here. While we go and see potato picks. We have a Sophie in YouTube chat. Right, let's go have a look at potato picks. Sophie, do you want to see potato picks? Say yes, Sophie. Promise you, you do. I promise you, Sophie, you do. Okay. Discord. Boom. Yeah. I don't know who missed this one. I don't know if anybody missed this one, but this is Tomb King Tristan's plan for his Tomb King, which is going to be amazing. So that's for the Overlord's challenge. Potato picks. Oh, we've got a new rant as well. Potato picks. Oh. Tato's getting some good. Everyone on Twitch. Everyone's on. Yeah, everyone's on Twitch. Tato's getting some good markings, isn't he? He's not just like a dark grey anymore. Look at that, it's like a silver tabby, and then we got Poe as well. I love how different they are. Like you got like the golden tabby head, and then the silver tabby for Tato. Your wife inherited an unopened bottle of bourbon from 1939 from her grandfather. Wow. Wow. That's really cool. That's really cool. Do you have plans on when you might open it? Just too adorable. Just too adorable. Thank you, Mannerings. Thank you, Mannerings. Thank you for watching over on YouTube. Yeah, if you don't see the Furry Pussycats room on Discord and you need your potato fixes every day, just make sure that you've linked your Twitch chat to Discord. Look at that. Sleepy Poe. There we go, everybody. Thank you very much, Purples. Thank you very much, Purples. How do you link it? There is... if you go to your settings down at the bottom, if you click on settings, there's a connections point in user settings. It won't show mine because I've got my streamer mode because I'm streaming. But if you go to your connections, you can then link your Twitch to your Discord. Sophie! Sophie. Hey, Sophie Soph, how are you doing? Happy 2025, Sophie Soph. You must be like 24 now or something, Sophie. You're all growing up. Sophie Soph. What's happening in the world of Sophie Soph? It's unlikely since I don't drink and my wife isn't a liquor drinker. Most are on Twitch is just quicker for conversation. Quicker for conversation, but I really appreciate everybody logging in on YouTube as well. The YouTube videos actually get quite a lot of views. Have to adult nowadays. Not much happening. Just working and hobbying when I can. How's work going? Are you still in the same place, or have you moved on? I'm not going to disclose where you worked, just in case you don't want people to know, or what you did, rather. Is everything okay? Everyone is tubing you. Everyone's tubing me. Hey, if millions of people tubed me, I would be loaded. It would be fine. How's your week going, Sexy Science Hannah? My week is going precisely the same as it was going on Sunday, when I woke up and thought it was Monday, and then on Monday when I started streaming and Toby convinced me that it was Tuesday. So that's how my week's going. More administrative. Oh wow, nice, Soph. Sophie getting promotions because she's awesome. Well done, Sophie Soph. And what's your hobbying at the moment? What projects have you got on? Doom. There we go. I went from having 7 employees to 2. So today I'm trying to do the work on 5. Oh my god. Is that... Wow, Hannah, that's horrible. So they got rid of everybody and then basically just said, oh, it's okay, you can do all the work. Is there a transition period of like letting them like understand that now you've lost 5 people, the workload has to go down, or is it usual work bullshit of nope, same amount of work, less people? Sexy Science is taking a hit, ladies and gentlemen. Sexy Science Hannah now only has 2 sexy scientists working for her. Doing little scenes with Warhammer Warlord atomic mass miniatures instead of doing armies. Nice! So you're making it work. Amazing. Took me a few decades in the workforce to secure a job where I can, and I love it. The thing is, when you lay off half the company, the bottom half weren't doing the job to... okay. One of those layoffs. Clearing out the slackers. Is your team still awesome? My team is still awesome. Top 25% of the company does 75% of what the company does in tech startups anyway. Hire company. Sounds familiar, Hannah. Just catching up on chat. Working and hobbying at the same time is the best time hack I've found. I'm sad my bestie from Wall Street resigned due to the furlough and layoffs, but I understand why he did it. Oh no! And sorry I wasn't here when you turned up, Hannah. I did read Twitch Lady. And Sol, but Sol's not here now. I think Sol's gone AFK. Like that Imperial Fist one I did a couple of years ago, and the Nid coming out of the ground ready to attack the Space Marine, if you remember. Yes, I do. It's a year or two since I did those. We have a problem with crap climbers being promoted, so every now and then a load of management get removed, but we do have normal people doing the work, caught in the crossfire. Yeah. It's promoting the wrong people, isn't it? Like, it's not promoting managers. We just have to manage it best we can. I'm sure everybody's doing awesome. Do I do any 3D printing? I do. If you do !3D, you can go and have a look at my website. Which is in constant need of an update. Constantly in need of an update. Even when I've updated it, it's in need of an update. So sometimes it doesn't update it with stuff people want. I know, I will put the... Do you want me to put the Jawas on there? Mana rings. I can throw them on. They're very small, there won't be very much. Used to run a bit of a web design sub-business back in the noughties. Fun times. Nice one, Sinister. I love my 3D printers. I run 2 resin and 1 a K1 Max. Nice! Captain Mannerings has just got a bamboo. It's a bamboo, isn't it? And we've been oogling at all the stuff he's printing off that at the moment. Missed last few minutes. Oh no. You didn't miss much, Sophie. Just me making an idiot of myself, no doubt. Not being on TV again or anything. P1S. Like a McLaren. Like a McLaren. Oh, I've done all 3. Oh wow. Oh, shall I do these? No, I won't do those just yet. Right, let's do to some highlights then. Oh, it's the wrong fucking colour. I got the wrong colour out, no wonder it looked a bit weird. It needs to be that colour. 3D resin printer and an old wash and cure station for Christmas. Amazing. The wash and cure stations, I think, are like so important. They just make everything much kind of cleaner to work with. Everything kind of has a place and a spot then. Sure we're sort of, yes, just about. Hello Mage Pro, I have a Saturn 8K and the Jupiter. Yeah, I printed a load of Raven Guard bits last night, along with a couple of print orders. So these are ready for my YouTube video. I'm going to try and record a bit of a YouTube. Where are we? There we go. Try and record a bit of a YouTube video over the weekend about the Intercessor squads. Primaris tactical squads, the Intercessor tactical squads, which is why I've dipped that las cannon. So that's all dipped and cleaned and ready to go now. There is fun rooting through your bits box and making your own miniature. That's the plan. Particularly with the current rules of 40k. You'll have to wait and see the video to find out exactly. Done some printing. I have. Your stuff is in the other room. I have the large stuff to print for the heretic stuff for you. So the larger things like the Warwolf and the Sin Eater, and then I'm just waiting for the Trench Pilgrim files, the special models, so like the Anchorite Shrine and stuff. I'm just waiting for those to be uploaded to the Google Drive. Don't think I'll ever print it. Yes! Well, these are going in my bits box. So these will then turn into bits box scouring as well. All those bits. And of course we've got to wait for the Red Crusade stuff to come out as well. And as I've been saying for a while now, 3D printed bases is making a huge help for me as well. Okay. Oh, it came out really nicely, Quiff. Came out really nicely. It's currently drying. It's currently drying, and then I'll cure it. I'll send you pics. Yeah, he's rather nice. Did you say that you had different poses of that one? I do like that one. It's a nice sculpt. I like going into it without a clear mind of what I'm doing and just letting the bits inspire me. Letting the bits inspire. I tend to have an idea in my head of what I'm building and then find bits to fit. So I sort of go the other way around. But while I'm looking for bits, if I find a bit that I think will fit or work, then I can kind of adjust and tweak. Like the Raven Guard stuff. Because there isn't that many kind of Raven Guard specific parts, and if I just use the Raven Guard specific parts that were available, I would have quite a limited conversion set. So I'm going to have to sculpt a lot of stuff. Like I want to sculpt some bird claw thunder hammers and things like that. And then Trench Crusade is just, like I was saying, Trench Crusade is just a massive excuse to go and find cool 3D printed stuff. Or 3D sculpts to then 3D print. Like, we have an excuse to go and print the cool models now. So I'm absolutely loving Trench Crusade for that. Just finishing a Bretonian Knight of a battle scene rather than Army of the New. Nice one, Soph. I always liked your battle scenes. Your like little dioramas are always cool. Like the Necron you did coming out of the portal and stuff. Sophie Soph. Like you would need an excuse. Like I'd need an excuse for what? Oh, for 3D printing things. No, you do. You need you need a reason to print things. You need a reason to have things. And there are some really cool 3D prints out there, but you're like, well, I'm not going to get them because I don't have any reason to print them. Like, they're just going to sit there on the shelf for no particular reason until I maybe get round to painting them. Whereas Trench Crusade now, it's like, right, okay, I'm going to print this because I'm going to use it as my Sultanate Assassin. Should do more dioramas and stuff. I want to do more plinth stuff. I'm going to do more plinths. Commissar Tank on Warcom. Oh, that one. Yeah, that looks quite cool, doesn't it? Commissar in a tank. I think they've hinted at that. I think they hinted at that before. So, I don't know whether that's going to be a Commissar in a tank or just like counts as a tank commander. But the detachment rules are quite fun. Particularly yeah, it is this one, particularly this one. Make people move slower. I think that's quite cool. Fortress of Judgment, the Yarick Baneblade. Oh, that would be awesome. Commit to the plinths. It's really difficult though, isn't it? It's really difficult to commit to plinths. Like I'm doing something at the moment. And it's really difficult to commit to like doing this plinth because I'm like, well, I've tried to keep it like close to the size of the model base anyway, but it's really tricky because then you're like, well, what if I want to use it in a game? It's really tricky. So yeah, that's a tricky one. What time is it? I'm getting hungry. Does that mean that it's getting late? I'll try and get to level 20 tonight on Pantheon. That's the goal for tonight. Try and get to level 20. Don't know how possible that's going to be. I've got nearly 80% of level to get. And then tomorrow morning I need to do more of that secret project before I stream again tomorrow. Secret project! The paint you're doing is looking good. It's 6... Oh my god! It's 6:15. Okay. The paint you're doing is looking good. The paint's alright. We're painting very, very quickly. It's not like we're refining this. It's not like I'm going to be entering these into Golden Demon anytime soon. I wonder what I should do for Golden Demon. I wonder what I should do for Golden Demon. I still kind of want to do that. Drakari trilogy with Lilith and the Archon. Maybe we can do a bit more of that. I mean, it would be really nice just to enter Lilith, but I think she's too small. I don't think she's going to be kind of like have the presence to hold her own, unless I do like just like crazy refinement and detail on her. Tis my own Tomb King army, Sophie Soph. Do you want to see the Tomb King? Here he is, look. Tis. I've got lots. There's the casket. So we've got to do the green glow on the inside of the casket, and we're going to have the casket just like sitting there like that. Open a fraction like that. So we can try and get a glow coming from the inside, which will be quite good. But yeah, got lots done. The bone is very, very simple. Very, very quick to do, so that's helping. Powder Cake Monkey, the monkey from the Underworld's Pirate World, and one of the Dracaro thingies. Oh, a monkey versus the orangutan. That'd be awesome. Still looks damn good there. Thank you very much, Imaginarium. Yeah, it's alright. It's alright. I mean, I'm just dead happy to be working on them, you know. For those of you who don't know, I painted some of the models for the very, very first Tomb King army book. I was working at Games Workshop at the time. And then, stupidly, I gave away my Tomb King army, pretty much. So, very, 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 very happy to be painting Tomb Kings again. So if you do have the first ever Tomb King book, my models and name are in that. Worked on writing the rules, helped write the rules, playtest and stuff, and painted some models for it. Yeah, Tomb Kings are awesome. Tomb Kings are awesome. There's a video on my YouTube. If you look at my if you scroll back on my YouTube, there is a Tomb Kings Army Part 1, which goes through like all my history of the Tomb Kings and stuff. Exclamation mark YouTube if you need to go and follow me on there. There is a video coming in 2 weeks' time. There's a video coming in 2 weeks' time, and then also geese. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the follow, dude. 3 geese in a trench coat, two goblins in a squid coat. 3 geese in a trench coat and 2 goblins in a squid coat. That's a new nursery rhyme. So yeah, there's a video coming out in 2 weeks, and then there's one coming out if I can do my Raven Guard thing. In fact, I printed off a tiny raven skull. So there it is. I just want to see what scale a tiny raven skull is, and if it fits on the chest or if it's too small. I knew I was going to drop it. Luckily it didn't fall on the floor. And that's not the raven. That's not the raven skull. Where is the raven skull? There it is. There it is. There it is. Look. I want to see if this is the right scale, right size. It is actually, isn't it? That's the right size to go on the chest, isn't it? It's about time Old War came out. Fantasy is back. It is! Fantasy is back. I'm going to be painting my first model soon. Currently building my Chaos Warriors. Nice. So small. It is. It's teeny tiny. Teeny tiny, but it printed out beautifully. And that, I think, if we can... Have I got one? I got one that I've cut the... I don't think I've got one that I've cut the skull off. But I've got one that I've cut the skull off. Or I could print some more of those and replace them, and have raven skulls on them all. That would be perfect. Might print a load of those out. Obviously, it won't be the one that's carrying the las cannon, because the las cannon covers up the covers up the chest. That's one that I've taken that off. Yeah. Anyway, right. So let's put the tiny little raven skull. Let's put that back in the 3D print box. Yeah, we've got all sorts in here, but they're mostly feathers. But I want to sculpt some feathers. I want to sculpt some feathers at some point in the future. I'm just going to use these for the video, for the purpose of the video, and then maybe look at sculpting them in the future. Are you doing? Have you got lots of Bretonian stuff for Old World Sophie Soph? Sophie Soph, 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 Sophie Soph, Soph, Soph. Has been such a boon to our hobby. What do you print on your 3D printer then? What's your choice of printing? What sort of stuff do you print? Are you trying to focus on Warhammer now? Has the 3D printing kind of distracted you onto other realms, or we've done them all again? We've done them all again. Oh, we are killing it, guys. We are killing it. Let's do these. Let's do these. Bretonian armor from the new releases. Only Old World I'm after. So dwarfs. So you're going to do a dwarf diorama. We're doing these scratchy highlights because this is like textured skin. This is one of the cool things about hand sculpted stuff. You do get this really cool texture, which is exaggerated when you cast them as in resin as well. So exaggerated when they're cast. Because these are, of course, metal models from Games Workshop. Swords, axes, everything. I print busts, anime figurines, anything and everything. What depends on Discord in general. The ugliness is elevated to an art form. Oh no. Oh no. What's happened? Cooler Master Sneaker. Weird. Better not be a selfie of you. It's not, Tobes. PC case with a selfie of Tobes on the side. That would not sell. Purpley Spark, that would just not sell. Nobody would buy that because everybody hates Erebus. Hoping to get some Necron STL files soon. Nice.
Fuck Erebus especially.
Exactly. Fuck Erebus. Fuck Erebus. If Erebus was a PC case, fuck the PC case specifically as well. Because fuck Erebus. Whoops. Hey, Twitch lady.
Erebus the person, not the ship.
Is there an Erebus ship? Educator's Sexy Science Hannah, what is an Erebus ship?
Also don't forget, fuck Manfred and fuck Lenadros. But, above all, fuck Erebus.
The two ships lost in the Franklin expedition, Erebus and the Terror. Buy me a drink first. The one with the broken helmets and skulls they previewed. Terrifying and sad story. It was a British sailing ship with a steam engine propeller sent to the Arctic. Oh, was it the Arctic one? No way! One of the Arctic... Oh, it was called Erebus. Holy shit. How did I not know that? That, ladies and gentlemen, is why we love having Sexy Science Hannah in Twitch chat. Every day is a school day with Sexy Science Hannah doing her sexy science. The vessel was the second in the Royal Navy, named after Erebus, a personification of darkness in Greek mythology. I do sexy history too. Breaking news! Sexy Science Hannah is not even just a sexy scientist, she's a sexy historian as well. Is there nothing that Hannah cannot do? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
HNN breaking news. Hannah is not just a sexy scientist, she's also a sexy historian. In short, she's the epitome of sexiness.
Epitome. Epitome. Have a successful relationship, manage my own mental health, finish painting an army. List of things I can't do. If it was a sexy relationship, sexy mental health, and sexy army, you'd be all over it. So she's just plain sex. You were all good, Hannah. You were all good. We're all here making you awesome. Or making sure you know how awesome you are. the history and science I distribute. Twitch lady, what do we think? We disagree about that, don't we, Twitch lady? You can find Sexy Science Hannah on Instagram. Right.
Yes, sorry, Hannah. I have to disagree with you here. You are the sexy, the science is just science.
Yep. If it was just the science we were looking at, Hannah, it would just be science. The sexy science doesn't lie. H&M breaking news. The sexy science does not lie. Sexy science Hannah is sexy because Hannah is sexy. Boom. Done. Mic drop. Finished. Stream ended. Click. End of. Story finished.
Check out the knockers on that science.
See? Check out the knockers on that science. Right. I think I am going to finish up in a second. Go and make some food. I have no idea what I'm going to eat. Millie did bring up the idea of a chicken burger, so I might do a chicken burger. I'm very tempted to do a chicken burger actually, but I'm not sure I have any apple jam. I do love apple jam with a chicken burger. Chicken burger, some sharp cheese, and an apple jam is lovely. Purple is lurking. No, Purples, you can't lurk. No lurking allowed, Purples. No lurking allowed, Purples. Praise Great Cthulhu. It is lunchtime, just warming up some chili. Oh, everybody's having chili! I'm very, very sad. Hey, Chris started painting Frodo last night. Boy, Lord of the Rings finishes are tiny. Yep. Yep. They are tiny. They are very, very small. And try... This is why that... This is why those eyes on that model I was super proud of. Oh my god, you're making chili as well! Literally everybody is having chili. I literally didn't get bigger than my insane detail brush. Yeah, that was painted so white as the eye, black dot and a highlight. Fuck off with the eyes. Oh dear. That was my golden demon piece. That was one of my golden demon pieces. You're having pizza. Nice one though, Andy. You're getting wheat bix, as they call it here. Oh, is that what you're getting now? I'm going to log on later. I'm going to try and get 20 tonight. We're hoping to go deep into Halnir's cave to the ghosts, but we need an enchanter for it because it's a bit evil. So we're going to try and go deep into Halnir's cave. I'm going to try and hit 20 with Sarlor because then I can make a video, feedback video. 7:30 AM. Everybody say hello to Andy for me. Say hello, Sodoff. Or hello, Andy. I need to level Malleus as well before Saturday, but I'm sure I'll be able to quickly smash out a couple of blue on him at some point. Right. Which Bilbo is it? Is it the Bilbo who's holding out the ring? Has he got the ring, holding the ring out in his hand? Is it that Bilbo, or is it a different one? Ring in his hand, sword out. Gotcha. I am painting one of 25 Ushabti. I'm trying to do an Ushabti based army. Oh, there's a bit of resin I can't cut off. There we go. So I never painted my Ushabti in my original Tomb King's army. I never got round to them, so this is quite fun. I'm really enjoying it. Decided to paint them in movie colours, then realised all of Frodo's is it's basically brown. You have to pick like 4 different browns if you want to paint Frodo up like that. I want to see the throw it up in Discord. Purples. Everyone wants to see Cthulhu t-shirts. So yeah, I'll be on after some food, Andy. If you need anything in particular, I'm sure you won't. Oh, and go to the crossroads and start the quest at the crossroads from the crossroad dude. He asks you to get 20 blackberries and 20 apples. Start that quest line because it's yeah, basically I won't spoil it. Start that quest line. Yeah. Done it already, nice. Started it or finished it? Oh, you got the bag, cool. And then the larger one, which is almost like a kind of a mini epic quest for each class, is finding a map fragment from chests around the world. So if you can find a chest and you get a map fragment from it, take it to Avelia.
Sexy science joke incoming. In 4, 2, 1. Why can you never trust an atom? They make up literally everything.
Very good. They make up literally everything. I was obviously making crumble, apple and blackberry crumble. Oh. There we go. Right, I'm going to go make some food, I think. Sexy Science Hannah, how are you doing? What does the devil need with 20 apples? Yeah, obviously making that. Before going make food, click on the link. That's very good. That's very good. It's the 14 uncut gems piss me off. Hanging in there. Sexy Science Hannah. You got this, Hannah. You got this. Drop me a message, Hannah. Hannah! Oh my god. Have you caught up on Silo? Are you up to date on Silo? Hashtag solo. One of my friends from work has this t-shirt. Love it. You need to watch one more episode. Awesome. She just fixed the pump. Awesome. That's where I ended. Awesome. Where you ended. Silo. Also, they've announced seasons 3 and 4 have been greenlit as well. This is silly, but I was watching it and at one point I thought maybe it's not even Earth. Oh shit. Don't do stuff like that. 1 blue to 11. Excellent. I'm 1 blue from 19, so I'm hoping to go 19, 20 to 9. Season 4 is going to be the wrap-up, right? I mean, I'd like it to be, and then if they need to do a season 5, they just do like a segue off and tell the story of like another thing, like they can go another way. But yeah, I kind of hope. I'll tell you what, that like Apple TV and everything, and all that side of things are doing some really interesting TV at the moment. They really are. I'm so excited. I'm so excited by all of these. So excited by all of these. So there's 5. So that's a unit of 5. We've got to do the copper on these front 3. The copper's been almost done on those. I need to highlight the last little bits. So that's 5. I've got 16. Then the unit filler for the tomb guard. Plus the 6 archer ones. So if I've got 16, I kind of want 2 more so I can do 3 units of 6 for 18. Or 1 unit of, maybe you do like 1 unit of 10. I don't know. Take it they're doing a good job of it. I read the book some time ago. Seems like a lot of story to get through. Oh, I didn't know. Teeny tiny, I did not realise it was a book. I haven't read the books. I don't know how it translates, but it's bloody brilliant. It's really good. Another one to watch, Hannah, if you haven't, is The Agency. It's 3 books. Fantastic. Yeah, it's very, very good. I mean, who doesn't love Rebecca Ferguson as well? She's just fantastic. Hugh Howey. Ah, The Agency is eating me up. No crumbs left right now. Oh my god. Called Wool, Shift and Dust. Wool, Shift and Dust. I really would recommend, if you can get it, teeny tiny. Yeah, Fassbender's fantastic. I do like Fassbender. Yeah, if you can get it, teeny tiny, I would watch it because it's. Unfortunately, you already know how it all kind of ends and the story and everything. But watching it all play out, I've no idea how it translates to the books, but watching it all play out and the drama and everything is phenomenal. It's so good. And the realization of the camera and then the hologram as they walk outside was just like but both me and Hannah right at the beginning were like, oh, I hate Osmond so much, I hope that guy gets what's coming to him. Yeah. It's a while since I saw it. It's a while since you read it. Yeah, me and Hannah both pretty much the same episode were like, what if that's not real? Yeah, it was properly cool. It's really cool. I'm really enjoying it. It's very, very good. So yes, the other one, who has seen? I can't remember what it's called. Who's seen the Godzilla TV show? Because wasn't that Apple as well? Was that good? Because that got massive reviews. I haven't dug that one out. I haven't watched that one. I'm halfway through Critical Role as well, Campaign 3, which has sucked me in way more than Campaign 2. Monarch, that's it. Saw some of it on the plane. It was okay. Okay. Yeah, Monarch. I haven't seen that yet, but I love the retro Godzilla movie Netflix did. I don't watch much Netflix because it's Met now. Did Netflix do that, or was that a Japanese one that then Netflix bought? But the retro one was really good. What was it called? Was it just Godzilla 1? Was it just Godzilla 1? Something like that. Back and not seen it. I remember the cartoon from the 90s. Do you? God, I feel so... I mean, I know Godzilla -1, that's the one. I know everybody calls me a tourist, but like sometimes like this, I get a feeling that I am a bit of a tourist. Best thing I've seen on Wallace and Gromit. I still need to watch Shin Godzilla. Yes, I'm old. Godzilla. The Monarch trailer looked interesting, but felt like it was crossing a line of campiness that turned me off of it. Okay. I kept seeing the opening scene on like a TikTok/Instagram story. Catch you later. Need my dinner. See you, Soph. Thanks for dropping in, Sophie. Soph. I'm going to go and cook as well, Sophie, so you're not missing anything. Up from the depths, 40 stories high. Lurk, need to get another coffee. Hannah, I'm going to finish in a second, so I will catch you tomorrow, Hannah. I'm trying to find a second box to double box your Celestine in, because I like double boxing when I send to America. Yeah, it's I'll get her double boxed up. I'm gonna nip to breathing fire is Godzilla. Okay. I'm gonna nip to the supermarket tomorrow and try and find a box that fits the box that she's already in. She has a very long. She does have a very long distance to go. She's gonna fly and she's gonna get there safely. It's gonna be amazing, but she is quite kind of bendy and fragile. Right, everybody, thank you very much for being amazing and hanging out with me today. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. Let's see if anybody's around. History shows again and again how nature points up Godzilla. Godzilla. Also, oh! Raina's doing Gundam. Oh, and Avelia's on. What's Avelia painting? Croxigore. Do you want to watch a Croxigore or do you want to go and see Gundam? I mean, it's got to be Gundam. We haven't raided Raina for ages. We haven't raided Raina for ages, so I'm gonna raid Raina, and you can go and see some Gundam because that would be cool. That would be cool. Right. Take care, everybody. Thank you very much. Keep an eye on the Overlord section in Discord. I will post up the Overlords challenge for you all after dinner. So catch that up and make sure you post your entries in the Overlords entry section. And I will see you all later. Found a couple of crates around the Manor and Boar area. Nice. Sarlor's going to run down into the Goblin Caves and just keep running around the Goblin Caves until he finds some. See you later, everybody. Bye.